is Raquel Cervantes Bethke. I'm a social worker here at Como Senior High. I am a substitute at this time. I think of the many individuals who do not have support, people who do not have jobs, people who have come in from other countries, people who are barely making it on the income because they do not have the education, to get a better job, and the jobs that they have to work a number of jobs in order to maybe have a home and be able to provide themselves with their essentials.
I built houses for 35 years, and I had a bad accident. I fell off a roof 30 feet, hit the sidewalk on my side, and that kind of pretty much ended my career as building houses. So therefore I couldn't pay my bills, so therefore I was on the streets. People just fall on hard times.
And what are misconceptions about homeless people?
I think oftentimes, our government in particular looks at why people are not working, why people are not taking care of business. They also are concerned about other people from other countries using up our resources. And so I don't see that at this point in time, they're not very supportive of providing assistance to the citizens of this country who are unfortunately in a place of poverty and inability to get out of some of these situations unless with some sort of support or some programs that would give them the education along with supporting them monetarily so that they might get the needs that they need until they're able to get jobs of their own and sustain their families.
And why do you work with homeless youth?
I think I'm working with homeless youth now more than ever. When I started years and years ago, there were few, if any, homeless situations. The time has come in this day and age that there are a lot of people who have been coming from other countries and who are in need of shelter. They're in need of so many things. But given the government's views on allowing other immigrants from other countries to come, a lot of services have been cut. A lot of things that were in place are now being taken out of place. For example, having people come to America was one of the things we believed in. And so that is going to become something that he wants to get rid of. And so during this time, I think we've had many people have come to our country. We've had open arms, and so we would love to help them, but there are not of services, governmental services, and so for that reason, the country has to come up with resources. The people of the country need to come up with resources who can help the others that are more willing to help and contribute to those kinds of situations.
And also, in the media, how do you think homeless people have been portrayed?
I think they've been portrayed as a very low-class, inhumane, as taking advantage of the government, as taking advantage of our resources. And so I think they've been seen in a very negative light, and they, being newcomers, they would have to start from the very beginning, learning, the language of English, learning skills here in the country. So it's going to take time. It's something that they have to work on doing, and so that they can also contribute to our country.
And are you compelled to act when you see a homeless person in need?
Immediately. That is our first priority. It is the nature that somebody who is in that situation, a student who finds himself not knowing where to go, especially some of these students who are from other countries, to get them a place as fast as possible, and also to get them clothing if necessary, school basics for them to get through the school day, and bus tokens or bus card to get them to be able to attend school if they're not able to do that. And any other things that they would need, helping them to get their visa, their visa if they don't have a visa, or their documentary work to have in order.
So now that the government has been taking away programs, do you think there is now a lack of resources and that people won't be able to get the need that they deserve?
Absolutely. It's become even more difficult. Had our administration remained the same, we would have programs. And not only programs for our people coming in, but the programs we would have for our people in our country, like for senior citizens, for like Meals on Wheels for those who, for the sick that can't make their meals, things like that. All these programs that would address county support for clothing, for food, and all those things. Those things are being taken away. So it's a drastic change. And so we need to have other organizations, and there has been a number of organizations that have stepped up within the country by the people to help these individuals that are part of our country and that are also newcomers.
Federal government needs to significantly expand affordable housing programs. Other programs should include mental health counseling, child development services, and employment training. This will help ensure and prevent homelessness in the future.